Well, it's been 20 years of molding a baseball powerhouse at Clackamas High School. Head coach John Arntson is better known by his players as Arnie. And while Arnie is a pillar on campus, the Cavaliers were his pillar through the toughest time of his life.
Pivot in front, third base.
John Arntson is a three-time Oregon State Coach of the Year.
Good.
Two-time state champion, managing in nearly 1,400 games at Clackamas High School.
When you say 20 years, it's good. Way to give me the strike first. Like, really? I still feel like I'm kind of the young coach.
A social studies teacher by day, Arnie's real day begins after class, when school is in session on the diamond.
Once we start getting close, I'm chomping at the bit. Boy.
Arnie isn't just like a coach. He showed me a lot throughout the years, not only about like what it means to like compete on the field and be a man on the field, but what it means to be successful in life too. Talks a lot about being first class on and off the field, give 100% in everything we do, and that kind of embodies who he is as a person and who he is as a coach.
John is the proud recipient now of the Double Goal Coach of the Year Award from the Positive Coaching Alliance, making better athletes better people.
Yesterday's over with. We're going to go have a double-digit day today. Okay, I want us hitting balls in the gap, getting after it, getting excited, energy, everything. I feel like, there's too much recognition falling on me. I've got great assistant coaches. I've got great kids. This is an unbelievable community to coach in.
The 43-year-old native of Great Falls, Montana will take the stage to join the panel, the nonprofit's National Youth Sports Banquet, later this month in Palo Alto, California.
I'm so fortunate to have the career that I do because I get to play all the time. Everybody graduated from high school and went on to careers and stuff, and I'm still here getting to do it, which is pretty awesome. Away, 1, 2, 3, away.
Arntson is the married father of 2, but his son Jake only graced this world for 7 short years.
Jake used to say, today's gonna be my best day. He used to, I don't know where it came from. He'd wake up every morning and we'd have breakfast and he'd tell us that. He'd say, today's gonna be my best day, Dad. Or if his sister was taking him to school, they'd get in the car and he'd tell her, today's gonna be my best day. And when he'd have bad days, he'd tell us, he'd say, today is not my best day.
John's worst day was New Year's Eve 3 years ago. He and Jake were heading west on I-84 when their truck lost control on an icy road and landed in the Columbia River. While John was able to get out, Jake could not. Clackamas baseball team keeps Jake's spirit alive, with patches on their jerseys, markers on the field, and certainly in their hearts.
They literally saved my life. It was one of those experiences where the roles reversed and the kids were kind of carrying me. The big thing for my wife and I is we don't want him to ever be forgotten, or his spirit, and these kids won't let it die. They continue to talk about him. They continue to learn the lessons that he has taught us in 7 years of life. I feel like I'm a better coach now from learning the things I learned from Jake.
As for Jake's everlasting phrase, today is going to be my best day, the Cavaliers embrace it each and every day.
And that kind of just something we'll try to live through. And every day out here isn't going to be our best. Obviously, we're not going to come out here and win every game or have a perfect practice every day, but we just kind of try to make the best of what we have and push through every day to make sure that today is a successful day and we get better.
Have confidence in yourselves, believe in one another. We're gonna have a great day today, I guarantee it, okay? We're gonna have our best game today. Everybody believe it. You hear it and you don't think much about it, and then after that happens and you put everything into perspective, that quote kind of puts it all together.
Together as a team, it's the Cavalier way.
Hits, 1, 2, 3, hits!
League play for the Cavs begins tomorrow with Gresham. If you have a story, idea, we'd love to hear it and hopefully share it here on Oregon Sports Final.